Okay, I had a chance to place some cabinets in your kitchen space, and I will walk you through what I think would be a good option. Let's see, so we have this is the new area for the refrigerator. I think you had your refrigerator over here somewhere. And I think the goal is to try and do an island instead of a peninsula. So what I have here is a tall cabinet. There'll be 4 roll-out trays behind these 2 doors. These are smaller doors here. Full-size refrigerator. There's a small panel here, and there'll be a panel on the right side of the refrigerator. And you can see that panel there. Gives the refrigerator a built-in look. You can see the crown molding going to the ceiling. Rather elegant crown. Fairly simple door style. Everybody's buying shaker. That's what I've got, is a shaker door style with 5-piece drawer fronts. These drawer fronts would otherwise be flat. This is a little more interesting, having the 5-piece drawer fronts. We've got a wall cabinet here, dishwasher, 36 wide sink, very common. 12-inch wide cabinet with a drawer. Bank of 4 drawers here. This is where your silverware is going, by the way. And we have a small cabinet here, a diagonal wall cabinet. Everybody likes to have a trash pull-out, so I've got one here. And a working drawer on top. So behind this door, you pull it out and there's going to be 2 trash bins. This guy here is a super lazy Susan. It's got a tray that looks like this, 2 of them inside. And they spin independently of each other. This door is on a bifold, so it swings. There's hinges here, and there's hinges here. It's probably the best use of a corner. So I've moved your, you might notice I've moved your stove 18 inches this way to get it away from this corner. It's going to be easier to work around the stove if you've moved it. At least if it was my kitchen, that's what I would do. Microwave over the stove. It's pretty traditional. If you want something different, you might be able to do it. But most folks do a microwave over the stove and then vent it outside if you can, if it's practical. Bank of 4 drawers. Drawer, 2 doors, and behind the 2 doors are going to be 2 roll-out trays. Wall cabinet, wall cabinet. The island, it's a little squeezy. This I've made this island 21 instead of 24 inches deep, which is a common depth, which is right over here. This is 24 inches deep over here. This is 21. Give you a little more room because this measurement is only about 32. Which makes it a little tight for a chair and then somebody to be able to walk by that. Walk by this way. They actually have to, according to the guideline, they would have to ease by, I believe. So it's going to be a little tight. I'd definitely have that chair pushed in most of the time if you're not using it. But it is not a major area of the kitchen that's going to be accessed. Like if the refrigerator was over here, then that would probably be bad. But since the refrigerator is over here, it's a little easy to access. And you don't have to worry about this walk area so much. It's not a major traffic area. So this island's got an overhang on 2 sides. So you got one here, and you got a long one here. You could probably fit 4 chairs around this. On this side, they want 30 inches a chair, so on this side it'll be a little squeezy, but not too bad. Over here it'll be comfortable. On this side over here. So behind, at the moment, I've got a bank of 4 drawers. Working drawer, door, door. Behind the 2 doors are 2 roll-out trays. And this cabinet is identical to this cabinet in width and features. Now I'm using a company called Pivot. And I want to give you some idea on price. So if we go here, Pivot Cabinetry, I'm using a door style which is called Brawny, which is a full overlay door, which is a shaker door, and I can send you a picture of that. I don't know what door style I like, and I don't even know if you want white paint, but everybody seems to like that, so I've done that. White paint does have a little upcharge to it. If you go with stain, stain does not have an upcharge, but this would be an all plywood box. Not too many people like particle board, so I've got an all plywood box. Full extension dovetail soft close guides. So there's a dovetail drawer box, and they're full extension soft close guides. The door hinges will be soft close as well. And as I mentioned, white paint. Cabinets for this setup is $11,000, just shy of $12,000. That is taking advantage of a 10% promotion at the moment. If I were to install these cabinets, figure about $3,000. If I were to install the knobs and pulls, would be $300. This does not include the knobs and pulls, it just includes the installation of the knobs and pulls. Then if you want to figure out very common 16 gauge undermount sink with protective grids, I sell them for $430. There's quite a few choices there. For countertop pricing, you have about 59 square feet of countertop. And if you wanted to do a backsplash, you have about 6.5 square feet, according to my calculations. Granite's going to start at $55 a square foot, so right around $3,200, and it goes up from there. You can see that. Quartz, a lot of folks like quartz, usually runs between these numbers here. And then down here you see your various upcharges for a 4-inch backsplash, 4-inch tall backsplash. So this pivot is made by a company called Mid-Continent Cabinetry. If you go to their website, which is midcontinentcabinetry.com, then you scroll down, you can find Pivot. A slightly more expensive option is going to be Signature, but Pivot is a pretty good option if they do limit the door styles and some of the cabinetry I can get, but it would certainly be sufficient for your space. Hit the Learn More button and you can learn about their construction. You can also probably find their warranty, which is a lifetime warranty. You can find door style information, I believe, here. Let's go Pivot and door styles. These are the door styles. There's a Brawny right there. Brawny full overlay. That's showing the flat drawer front. And if I scroll down, hopefully, they show you the Blarney with the 5-piece drawer front. Looks like they don't, but this is a 5-piece drawer front here. It's 5 pieces of wood. So, if you have any questions, let me know. If you want to see some modifications to this, let me know. I'll be happy to change some things, but that gives you an idea. Now, can you spend more? Oh yeah, you can spend more. Can you spend less? Yep, maybe a little bit, not a lot if you want good material. There's a company called Mantra that I have that might come down less, but they do limit their choices even further. Let me know what you think.